Welcome to your yoga practice for clarity and confidence. If you've been feeling overwhelmed, stuck, or just pulled in too many directions, this practice is an opportunity to slow down, reconnect with yourself, and create space for clarity to emerge. As we move together today, give yourself permission to let go of any pressure to have everything figured out and simply focus on being present and connecting with your breath. Confidence often begins with trusting yourself enough to listen inward. And if you're ready, let's begin. Shifting our feet forward, we're rolling down onto our back with our knees bent, feet flat on the ground. Placing one hand on our stomach and another on our heart. Just taking a breath here as we're coming into our space. Deep inhales and exhales. Connecting with ourselves and allowing ourselves to set an intention for our practice today. Taking a moment to go inwards, checking in with ourselves and seeing how we're feeling in this present moment. And then hugging our knees into our chest, rocking from side to side, releasing through our spine. And then hugging our right knee into our chest, circling through our ankle, waking up our foot. And then coming into our laying spinal twist, releasing our leg across our body, and then opening our arms out to a T position. Just relaxing here. Really breathing into the twist, finding a position that is comfortable for us. And then hugging our right knee back into our chest, and then switching, hugging our left knee into our chest, circling through our ankle. And just releasing here. And then crossing our left leg across our body, releasing our knee towards the earth, and bringing our arms out to a T position. Maybe looking towards our opposite shoulder. Really breathing and relaxing into this twist. Bringing out through our spine. And just releasing into our mat. Hugging our left knee into our chest, then hugging both knees into our chest. Let's rock back and forth. Just releasing for a moment, just letting go. Placing our feet on our mat, lifting one arm above our head and rolling onto our side, placing our hands down and coming back into our seated position. Swiveling our legs around and meeting in our all fours position, our hands underneath our shoulders, our knees under our hips, moving into our cat-cow flow. An option to tuck our toes under as we arch our spine in the cow position, and then engaging our core, contracting into the cat position. Moving at our own pace here, connecting our movement to our breath. And just enjoying the movement. Waking up our spine and our core, lifting up through our centers. Now moving side to side in our lateral extension and flexion. Lifting up through our centers and shifting from side to side. And now let's release our right foot back and let's rock our heel back and forth, finding a stretch in our calf muscle. And then lifting up, opposite arm is leg, left arm forward, right leg back, and then coming back to the all fours. So now we extend our left foot back with our toes tucked under on the ground, shifting forward and back, releasing through our calf muscle on the left side. Then reaching our right arm forward and then lifting up, right arm and left leg. Meeting back down in the all fours. And then extending opposite arm as leg, coming into our spinal balance. Maybe choosing to keep our fingertips and toes on the ground, or maybe lifting them up for our spinal balance. Keeping our legs parallel and engaging through our centers. Really waking up our body here. Enjoying the movement. And then sitting back into our child's pose, walking our hands forward and releasing through our spine. Walking our hands back, coming into our seated hero pose, hands at heart center. Inhale, reaching up to the sky, and then hands back to heart center. Once again, inhale, opening our arms up, reaching up to the sky, and back to heart center. Really welcoming a new energy here as we're moving through our energy breath. Placing our hands on our mat, tucking under our toes, coming to our down dog. Waking up our down dog through our foot pedals. Finding a position that is comfortable for us. Maybe choosing to keep both knees bent and shifting from side to side. Lengthening through our calf muscles. Bending our knees, walking our feet to meet our hands, coming into our forward fold. Bending our knees here, reaching for opposite elbows and just releasing for a moment here before we swan dive up, coming into our tall mountain stance. Hands meet at heart center, sealing in our intention for this practice once again, finding our tall posture here, and then stepping back. Our right foot steps back, our toes are tucked under, heel is up, in our warrior one lunge, meeting our hands at heart center, and then moving into our twist. Reaching our right elbow across our left knee, twisting through our spine. Maybe releasing our right hand down to the mat, lifting the left hand up to the sky. Finding a position here that feels comfortable for you. Placing both hands down around our front foot, shifting our back foot forward. We're coming into our warrior one with our foot planted, and then shifting into our warrior two. Opening up through our body, reaching out through our fingertips, and then coming into our warrior two squats. We're shifting back, meeting our hands at heart center. Our legs are in a triangle position, and then bending back into our warrior two. Feeling the strength in our legs, our hamstrings are engaged, lifting up through our centers, bending and straightening, moving with our breath here. And then straightening out our front leg, coming into our triangle pose. Shifting forward into our version of triangle. Coming into a position that feels good for us today. Then coming back to our warrior two. Cartwheeling our hands around our front foot, shifting back to our lunge, and then stepping back into our plank. Shifting back and forth, waking up our plank. Feeling our centers engaged. Lowering down, knees, chest, chin, down to our belly. Shifting forward into our baby cobra. Lowering down, placing our hands under our shoulders, and shifting back into our child's pose. Releasing for a moment here. Rolling up to our kneeling hero position. Opening up through our hands, breathing. Coming into our energy breath, and then shifting our hands down, coming back to our down dog. Bending and straightening. Bending and lengthening through our legs. Feeling the strength of our legs holding us up here. Walking our feet to meet our hands, forward fold, and then releasing, shifting from side to side, bending through our knees. Maybe reaching for opposite elbows in our forward fold. Opening up our arms, we bend our knees and swan dive up. Meeting at our tall mountain stance, lifting up through our centers here. Finding our tall mountain stance, and now stepping back left foot into our warrior one lunge, placing our hands at heart center, and now reaching across our left elbow goes across our right knee, coming into our version of this warrior twist. And just breathing into the twist, into whatever version feels good for you today. Placing both of our hands around our front foot, we're coming into our warrior one, planting our back foot on the ground, and then shifting into our warrior 2 position. Coming into our warrior squats, we're lengthening and extending our front knee, extending our arms, and then meeting our hands at heart center. Feeling the strength in our front leg. We're building strength in our hamstring and in our quad muscle, engaging through our centers. Feeling the confidence here in this warrior 2 position. And then moving into our triangle pose. Leaning forward into our version of triangle. Still engaging through our centers and connecting in with our breath here. Bending through our front knee, we're coming back into warrior 2, cartwheeling our hands around our front foot, shifting our back leg into a lunge, and then stepping into our plank. Feeling the strength in our body here. Lowering down, knees, chest, chin. Shifting forward into the baby cobra. Lifting up to the sky. And then lowering, placing our hands under our shoulders, releasing back into our child's pose. Rolling up through our spine in our hero position. And then inhaling, reaching our arms up to the sky. And then hands to heart center. Placing our hands on our mat, tucking under our back toes, we're lifting up to our down dog, bending and straightening our knees, bending and lengthening. And then walking our feet to meet our hands, releasing in our forward fold for a moment here, just letting it all go. Finding our version of our forward fold today. And just taking a moment, maybe going into the full extension of your forward fold, releasing through your neck. And then opening up your arms, swan diving up, meeting your hands at heart center. And then we're coming all the way down onto our mats. Meeting in a seated position, our arms are extended in front of us, and then rolling down onto our back. Our feet are planted, and then hugging our knees into our chest. Just releasing from side to side here. Just really relaxing into our mat. Planting our feet on the ground, our arms are extended, and then lifting our right foot up to the sky, circling through our ankle once again. Coming into our figure 4 stretch, our ankle crosses just underneath our knee and maybe hugging our knee into our chest. Releasing in our figure 4 stretch. And then hugging our knees into our chest, lifting our left foot up to the sky now and circling through our ankle. Just releasing here. Really relaxing into the mat and then crossing the left foot just underneath the right knee into our figure 4 stretch. Just relaxing here, really breathing into the stretch, maybe moving back and forth or side to side, making this a dynamic stretch. Hugging our knees into our chest, releasing for another moment, lifting one arm above our head, shifting onto our side, planting our hands on the mat, coming up nice and slow. Coming into our seated position on our mats, settling back into the seated position, and moving through our shoulder circles, lifting our shoulders up, down, and back, and then reversing the direction of the shoulder circles, moving forward now. Placing our hands at heart center, inhaling, reaching up, interlacing our fingers and shifting through our lateral flexion and extension, moving from side to side, really stretching up to the sky, opening up through our arms, and now we're coming into our side stretch, lifting our right arm up to the sky, extending our left fingertips along the mat, and then reversing the direction. Reaching up now with our left arm, our right fingertips are on the mat. Meeting our hands at heart center, And then walking our hands forward, releasing through our neck and shoulders here as we're leaning forward. Walking our fingertips back and sitting up nice and tall here. Breathing in, moving into our energy breaths. Lifting our arms up to the sky, meaning our palms above our head, and then hands to heart center. Inhale, extending your arms up to the sky, and exhale to heart center, moving at your own pace here. Taking a couple final breaths in this practice with your hands at heart center, sealing your intention for today. Maybe expressing gratitude to yourself for showing up and doing something good for you. I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your day. And together we say, Namaste. I hope you enjoyed our practice today. If you liked this video, don't forget to click that like button down below and subscribe for new videos coming soon. And if you'd like a little extra support outside of this practice, I created a free 5-day reset guide to help you feel like yourself again. You can find it in the description below. Thank you so much once again, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you in our next practice. Thank you.